Yours only says 5.
Yeah, mine only says 5.
Well, mine says 7.
Oh, well, mine will catch up eventually. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Welcome to Coffee Table Chronicles. Happy Leap Day.
Leap year
Well,
day.
leap day year, whatever the frick it is.
So it is one of my very, 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 very good friends' birthday today. Happy 10th birthday. Good job. And then I was listening to these guys on the radio talk about how if you worked today, you technically worked for free.
I've heard that before,
because
too.
it's not counted. And I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of right.
I've heard that before, yeah.
Especially if your salary, because it is what it is.
Well, salary gets screwed either way, so it doesn't matter. Kind of, in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
welcome to Free Work Day.
Yeah,
y'all are salary and you worked. Cheers.
Shout out to all our rumblers out there. Thank you for joining us, guys. We do appreciate it. Love to have you guys on. Lindsay is monitoring comments. If you guys have any comments, let her know.
I don't think I'm in the right spot yet.
Yeah.
I don't see your thing yet. I'm usually not.
Oh, I'm caught up now, though. That's good. Okay. So
are you? I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm still in the commercial.
Oh, well. Quick shout out to our sponsor, Americano Ammunition Coffee, best coffee in Arizona. Awesome. I think today was the last day to get the 50 cal kisses, right? Or is it the last week? Maybe it's all week, but
I don't
time
know.
is running out.
If you go there and pout, they'll make it for you.
Probably. So if you didn't get the 50 cal kisses or the Cupid's Caliber Chai.
What?
Cupid's Caliber Chai.
Bless you. That did not come out good. Okay, now I'm in the right spot.
It's been a long week.
Suh.
And a long day.
We're going to go suh. Because it started last week.
Yep. Driving
in California.
Speaking of, I hope everybody enjoyed our best of last week. I had a lot of fun putting it together. Brought back a lot of memories from when we started the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting it together.
Made me miss John and Wendy.
I know. Really bad. Some of our best times on the show.
I know.
John and Wendy. So if you didn't get a chance to go see it, go watch the best of Coffee Table or best of CTC, Coffee Table Chronicles. It was fun. Yeah. So we went to California. We drove out Thursday, and which is why we weren't on the show.
And drove back Sunday.
And then
you flew out Monday morning.
To New Jersey.
And came back a couple hours ago.
Just got back today. Yep. So it's been a hell of a week.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Do you miss your bed yet?
I very much so. Considering it's been
a week.
Pretty much a week, yeah, since I've seen the bed, yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, there's that.
And then
and your puppy dogs.
Yeah. I don't like, it's different when you and I go on vacation. I don't like sitting in a hotel room. So,
by yourself,
yeah, so
nothing.
When I'm away for work, I avoid the hotel room. So I'll go to the bar, I'll have a drink. So yesterday I decided I'm going to go to the weight room and work out, which is great because it's what I normally try to do. Yeah, when I'm in the hotel. So I took advantage of some of the extra weights they had there that I don't have here. So I did some squats and stuff like that. And then as I'm on the treadmill, I'm running on the treadmill and you're looking into the pool room. And I was thinking, man, the pool really looks good right now,
Was it an inside pool?
Yeah, it was an indoor pool.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be warm. Wasn't really warm. Yeah. So it was a little shock after working out. But I decided
that's kind of good for your muscles though.
Yeah. But I did like 15 minutes on the treadmill. And I'm not a big treadmill fan, get bored of it, So I figured, I'm gonna swim a couple of laps.
And you never go swimming.
No, I never swim. Well, we don't have a pool.
but you never go swimming even when you go out.
No, I don't. No. So I did. I jumped in the pool, swam about 7 laps, and I don't know. Somehow between last night and today, I'm crippled. My back is killing me.
40.
I had a 6-hour flight. Miserable, absolutely miserable. My back's locked up like 3 times today. So yeah, I'm doing good. Somebody said working out was good for you. But,
drink more whiskey.
That's why I'm drinking whiskey now.
That'll make you feel better. May not be able to get you out of bed in the morning, but it's fine.
So it's kind of a different show for us tonight.
Hook you up to Sheevy and let her yank out. Like sled
just
dog.
Pull my back. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see how that works out.
Could be on the news.
Could be. A little bit of a different show. I didn't have a lot of prep time for this show, but I figured it would be good to talk about the border since it's still in the news. It'll always be in the news. And then we got to, we went to California, so we got to see some things and experience some things. So we'll talk about that a little bit tonight.
Did not get to experience the poop app thing.
Well, that's in San Francisco though. That's not, I don't think LA's got that.
No, you don't need an app. For
Yeah,
that.
that's a good point. It's everywhere you go.
You just see it.
But yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that tonight. But let's do some memes.
Memes.
Let's get through the memes of the week.
There's a memes in the studio.
Yeah, she's going in the studio.
And
now.
she's in the studio.
I love this one.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Wait till you see how many there are. So I'm here for the Border Patrol job.
Yes.
And you got that one, which I thought was funny.
Putting them out there. I think that's a great idea.
I don't think it's a real picture, though.
No. Yeah. Just to be clear, cow. High capacity assault cow.
Right. The fluffy cows.
Fluffy cows.
Watch
It
out for
is
the
the
fluffy
season. Spring breaks among us.
Right. Was it a couple weeks away, isn't it?
It is.
Jesus.
Spring training just started.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end of March is opening day for baseball. So spring break should be coming in here soon. So there will be a lot of pictures with those high capacity assault cows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In shorts and pants and stuff stuck on there. I think that's the funniest thing ever when there's like a pair of jeans.
Oh yeah, stuck on their horn.
I'm like, oh, somebody's missing that.
That's funny.
Hi, Christine. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Man, we miss you. We miss you guys when we don't do a show, man. I mean, like, I don't know. It's having
seriously, I thought today, and I was like, I haven't talked to Andrew and Arthur in a long time.
I know. And then
I miss them.
We get to do a show.
I know, and I have to go to Tucson on Monday.
And then you go out of town next week.
I leave on Wednesday.
You know,
so I get to go to Tucson on Monday. Only a couple close things on Tuesday, and then I get to leave on Wednesday at 3 a.m.
Yay!
Woo!
That's crazy, but it is what it is.
Ugh, it's gonna be awful.
Good times.
And then I come home Friday afternoon.
At least you get to go to Florida, though.
How much of Florida do you? Well, I mean, it is better than New Jersey, but how much of Florida do you think I'm going to see?
Well,
I've never been to Orlando.
When you're flying into 70 degrees, and I left this morning and it was 26.
You know, I won't do that.
You know, yeah.
I just won't.
I'll take your trip.
No, thank you.
I'll take your trip.
No, thank you.
But
at least when you were dressed up in your suit, you weren't sweating and dying.
No, I wasn't. No, I was
so
quite comfortable yesterday, but today was a little different.
Well, you were crippled today.
That's true too.
So
I'll tell you what, when your back hurts and you got to sit coach in a plane for 6 hours, it's just god awful. It's terrible.
That's when you just pay the money to upgrade.
I was dying.
Should have just done it.
I tried. No, the plane was full.
So you couldn't even pay?
I couldn't even pay.
I'm so sorry.
I saw this.
Remover instantly cures hurt feelings over internet postings and other things that are none of your business. I like that. $3.99. It's on sale.
$3.99. Isn't that great?
It's in clearance.
That's cool.
I send that to people.
That's funny.
It's just a little baby shock. There's got to be a regulator on that, so it's not a complete.
Oh no, get hit with 110. It's fun. It's exciting.
Your butthole won't hurt anymore.
That's true.
It's true.
Well, 220 is better, but you know. Anyway.
You wouldn't even be able to feel your butt anymore.
Keep going.
Welcome. Where is that thing?
What thing?
Didn't I send it to you?
No.
About voting and Arizona registration?
You didn't send it to me. You told me about it.
No,
you didn't. You didn't send it to me.
Oh, I swear I sent it to the group.
Oh, maybe to the group you did. You didn't send it to me.
I did.
You told me about it. You didn't.
I did. So coming out of, hold on, and I'm going to find it in our voter registration book. So registration deadline talks about you must register at least 29 days before the election. Then it has a proof of citizenship requirement. To be eligible to vote for a full ballot, you must submit proof of citizenship with your registration form by 5 p.m. on the Thursday before Election Day. If you do not submit proof of citizenship, we cannot acquire your proof of citizenship from the Arizona Motor Vehicle Division or the statewide voter registration database. You will receive a federal-only ballot, which only has federal races and no state, county, or local races. So you only get to vote for president if you're not a citizen.
That's interesting. Who put this out?
This is in our Arizona state packet. You know, you get your voter registration thing every year.
Oh, that was ours. That's interesting.
This is Arizona's.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But that's the one we got in the mail.
No, that's not the one I got personally in the mail. No, I have to go find it out. I wish they put the page number so I could actually find it a lot easier. So I have to dig through it. This is just a picture of one that somebody else found it.
So what, if I'm understanding that correctly, if you can't prove your identification, you can't prove your citizenship, you can still vote for the president.
Yes. Yep.
I don't think that's right. But
so that
that's
meme
just me.
Right there is pretty accurate.
100%.
So
that's probably why that came out. Right?
Somebody found it.
Good timing. It's all about the timing.
Here's the story so far. A guy built a wall to keep people out. Then another guy took it down and blamed the first guy because people were coming in.
That's about right.
Huh? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And if you're not a citizen, you can vote for president? And there's that.
Good times.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right? I thought that was funny.
They're all fluffy and soft.
Probably not. But
I mean,
my pillow, my kilo, my pamper.
Oh, he looks so happy.
Depends. Depends on the context.
When you're done paying your taxes and you still owe Ukraine $1,837.
Right?
Yep. There's that too.
That's interesting.
Was this actually talked about? This is way too many memes.
I know, right? Yeah, I believe it should actually read the opposite. It should say that you can't vote, but yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. These are all over the place.
That's way too many memes for this to be like a coincidence. Did somebody talk about it? Was there a story on it?
I don't know.
Somebody
it's
had
pretty good
idea.
Photoshop, if not. I mean, it's pretty damn good.
Oh, I'm sure it is. But you know what I mean? Like, where did this idea come from?
I don't know. It had to stem from a story.
It had to come from somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that I'm against it.
No, I think it's a great idea, but it's not just like a one and done kind of thing. Like, there's been way too many of them. So was there actually a story that somebody was going to do it?
I don't, the Rio Grande isn't that deep, so I'm not sure.
I mean, they live in pools and
stuff.
No,
I know. I mean, it could be. Yeah, I mean,
Rio Grande's only a couple feet deep. That works for them. Oh,
right.
I had one of those.
Right.
I love ATCs. No doubt I would have been that one on the back. More than
hanging on for dear life.
Oh, yeah, no, all the time. Yeah. Just smiling and enjoying myself.
Yeah, that would have been the fun times.
Yep, no helmet, no nothing.
No.
We only ran into the fence a couple of times.
That's not bad. It's really not.
I mean, no permanent scarring. Oh, okay. Are we going into the story?
Let's talk about our trip to California.
Okay. I'll go back to there.
Yeah.
Okay. We went to California.
We did. I actually wanted to show some pictures.
Went to the beach.
Yeah, I was going to show those pictures.
The squirrels?
No, because
there's squirrels on the beach.
That's a video.
You have pictures of the squirrels, though.
Do I? I just went through and threw these on there. So anyway, we decided to go down by the ocean. And for those of you, I'm sure you've heard in the weather in the last month, they had crazy. Like 2 feet of rain. Absolutely.
And it stormed the last couple of days we were there.
Yeah.
Like right before we got there.
So we went to Ventura and decided we want to go down by the water. So
sounded like a good idea.
And I've never seen
so much debris.
That much debris on a beach in my life. I mean, I've been through some hurricanes.
Wood and sticks and sticks and sticks.
Yeah, it was insane. Like full trees.
And not even garbage, just all wood.
Yeah, it was all wood.
So I don't know if there was a huge mudslide and that brought everything down because they didn't have branches on them.
That's the only thing I could think of is that
just tons and tons of wood.
And the water was brown.
Oh, it was gross.
Like right there by the shore, it was super brown.
Super gross.
And so that's the only thing I can think of because I know that this is along the same coastline that Malibu and all that.
Yeah.
So they did say they had some mudslides. Yeah. So I'm guessing it washed debris into the ocean, then the ocean just finally washed it back up on shore again. So, but it was crazy. I mean, I've never seen that much debris on a beach. And then as we're walking along the pier area where all the sticks were
up on the top, like by the hotel and stuff.
Yeah. There must have been 100 squirrels. Like no exaggeration.
Squirrels. And I've never seen squirrels on a beach. So I looked at Keith and I was like, is this a thing?
No, we even asked the guy at the
when we were leaving because there were squirrels attendant. Everywhere.
Yeah, we said, "Is this normal?" And he looked at us like, "Squirrels,
like we were crazy.
Really? Squirrels?"
I was like, "No, squirrels.
Yeah,
like,
it was
tons of squirrels, lots and lots and lots of squirrels."
And they acted like they'd been there forever.
Yeah, that's why I figured maybe it's a thing. Maybe they just hang out. Like they'd come up to people and they'd wander around and they didn't care.
So,
I mean, they couldn't have ridden in on the wood.
No, they came from land. I mean, I'm sure because look, when we went to Oxnard Beach, in the grass right by the water, there were squirrels playing in the grass. So I'm sure they're close to the shore. They just I don't know, saw the wood and said, "Hey, this is where we're supposed to be."
Check it out. I don't know.
But I mean, when I say 100 squirrels, I'm not exaggerating.
Oh, easily.
At least 100 squirrels.
Easily.
I mean, every 10 feet we went, there was 5, maybe more than that.
Well, 5 that we could find.
That we could see.
Right. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
they were everywhere.
So
they were running all over, digging through the sand. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. So Lindsay and I, we went over to Oxnard Beach, but before we did that, we decided we wanted to go get a cigar and have a cigar on the beach.
Walk on the beach.
So we go to the cigar place. I don't know. We just found it out of the blue. You know?
It's hole in the wall smoke shop place.
And we don't smoke.
This was the second place we went because we went somewhere else too to look, didn't we?
No, we went right there because it was on the way to Oxnard.
No,
Beach.
but before that, not that day, just before in general. Didn't we look somewhere?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember. But we go to the cigar place, and Lindsay and I don't smoke your everyday cigar. We smoke
I'm a princess.
The flavored cigars.
I like the fruity ones.
So we went to try and find them, and this place had none. So she goes and asks the clerk.
Yeah, I couldn't find any.
She said, "Hey, where's all your flavored cigars?" And what did he tell you?
We can't. They're illegal. And I said, "What? They're illegal?" And he said, "Yep, anything flavored. So any tobacco flavored. So even menthol cigarettes are illegal.
Even chewing tobacco.
Anything flavored is outlawed.
It's illegal in California.
It's illegal in California because it makes kids want to smoke.
It's dangerous. Well, I think his word was it's dangerous.
No, it makes kids want to smoke. That's what he said. He said that's what the law says, is that you can't have anything flavored because it makes the kids want to smoke. You can't even have flavored vapes or anything.
It was the most asinine thing I ever heard in my life. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You're selling cigarettes all day long, probably to kids,
probably,
right? And you outlaw anything flavored,
but weed's fine.
Yeah,
that's cool. Because trust me, your kids are going to pick weed over cigarettes.
Somehow I think, and don't get me wrong, California's got some, we've been talking about it, beautiful parts, right? Some beautiful,
goodness,
where my brother lives, it's really pretty.
Mountains and green. And
they are so screwed up. Logistically, they are so screwed up. It just, every time I hear their policies, their laws.
Like that makes no sense.
It is unbelievable.
Regular cigarettes are fine, but the flavored ones are bad. Regular vape is fine. You don't remember like the 50s and 60s when kids were smoking regular cigarettes?
Yeah, like nothing, Christine.
Nothing, not a single flavor.
Yeah.
Not even menthol cigarettes, which are gross, but nothing flavored.
I think I ended up with one. It kind of had a vanilla taste to it.
But that's the tobacco itself.
That was tobacco itself,
yeah.
Right. It wasn't a flavored cigar.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the one we got in Ohio.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
It was just freaking nuts.
I was like, wait, what?
But
He's
then,
like, oh, yeah.
But then we drove, as we drive through LA coming in, it's just, I remember, and I've talked about this on the show before. I remember I used to live in California. I remember living in LA, and LA was very
There's always been homeless. Yeah, there's always been homeless, but not like this.
To the degree you have now.
No.
I mean, one of the overpasses, they had a broken down RV just parked there.
With tents all over the sides of it.
Camping out in the RV. I'm like, millionaires live there. People pay millions of dollars to live there, and this is what they're seeing.
People with Porsches are driving by that beat up trailer.
They did move them off the freeway though, because
they're not on the sides anymore.
Yeah, remember the last time we went, they were all down the embankments and everything. They're all over the bridges, homeless camps everywhere.
Anywhere the water runoffs are, they're all in there.
Yeah, yep. It's unbelievable.
Because when we went to go eat those fish tacos and we were leaving, they had them along the freeway there.
Yeah, they did.
Crazy.
So sad.
$1 million homes.
So sad.
$3 million homes. It's crazy.
It's just, I get that. I get that.
But why are people not saying something about it?
Yeah, but I mean, people have to live in that. You can't tell me they're all. Not everybody in California is
super left-wing nutcases. Right. I mean, but why would you vote to outlaw the flavored cigars?
The people who are truly bothered by it are moving here and moving to Texas and moving to Florida.
And they're wanting to bring their politics with them. Mm-hmm. So, there's that.
Unbelievable. But California is definitely an interesting state.
Absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I would never live there.
No, I mean, the prices are outrageous.
Well, they did that to themselves.
No, I know.
But again, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful countryside. The beach right there. Because your brother's what? 20 minutes from the beach?
Yeah, really, 27
But he's in the mountains. Like, you're in the mountains and you can be 20 minutes from the beach. Like, that's just amazing.
No, it's a super pretty area he lives in. I mean,
so nice.
But you go 10 or 15 minutes outside.
2 exits.
Back toward
two
LA.
Exits.
I know.
There was tons of homeless.
It's horrible. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We have it here, but it's not in your face as much as it is there.
Well, only in certain areas. Mm-hmm. So, but again, I can only imagine what their homeless areas look like.
Yeah.
If this is your super fancy area, like you go to Scottsdale, you don't see any of that stuff here.
Yeah. No, you don't.
So this is their super fancy areas. And you have it. I can only imagine what it's like in the poor areas.
Oh yeah. We didn't go into some poor areas.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sure. Like we go downtown Phoenix and you see it.
Yeah.
But
see, Christine.
You mean Christine? You don't have any urge to go there?
But you know what?
I mean, it's so nice.
There's some parts of California that are absolutely gorgeous and a lot of fun to visit. Like I love San Diego. San Diego's really nice. It's really pretty. It's
that's where we went to Alcatraz and everything.
That's San Francisco.
Oh, sorry.
But even parts of San Francisco are beautiful too. I mean, yeah, the city is a shithole, but there's a lot of places.
You drive out.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, Alcatraz was awesome. That whole strip right there along the ocean right there was super
That was cool, yeah. We went over to Alameda. Remember we went to Alameda? That was kind of cool. But I mean, I think there's a lot of cool places to visit.
But to live, I couldn't live in that every day. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't live with their policies.
Well, not even that. I couldn't live with what's around you.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if I agreed with the policies, like I can agree with having whatever, but do you really want to be walking through human feces as you walk to work in your fancy shoes?
That blows my mind still.
Is that something you just do? I mean, is there a crap cleaner shoe scrubber when you get to work?
It's like those things that brush off the snow.
Yeah, like what do you like stick it in there and it just scrubs it all off and say, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's kind of a serious question though. Like what do you
I don't know. Yeah, I thought somebody lives in San Francisco.
That's super gross.
It is. It's really
because if I had an office out there, like I wouldn't want feces just tracked all over my office.
No, hell no. It'd be gross. It'd be disgusting.
So where's your shoe scrubber? That's your $1 million idea.
Right?
Shoe
Instead
scrubber.
Of a shoe shine, a shit scrub or something. I don't know.
I'm going to come up with a good idea. It's going to be good.
That's come up with something. Anyway, I got a really cool, as I was flying into New Jersey.
Oh, so one good thing of your terrible trip.
I got a really cool picture of the Statue of Liberty. It's hard to see.
That was pretty.
Because I was doing it as the plane was bouncing up and down from turbulence.
But that's still pretty good.
But I've flown into New York.
Pretty clear.
Quite a few times, but I've never flown right next to the Statue of Liberty like that. And
maybe you're just not sitting on the right side of the plane.
That's probably it. I probably picked the wrong
sit
side.
On the other side.
But very cool. I don't know. There was just something about that.
And it's super pretty. That's kind of neat.
And people started taking picures, and I'm like, why am I not taking a picture?
Well, no, just because you've seen it before, your wife has not.
Yeah, I grabbed my phone as we were coming in for a landing. It was just really kind of neat. So I'm glad I caught that.
Be a tourist.
Right, exactly. I don't usually promote podcasts on the show, but I do want to promote these guys because I've been watching these guys a little bit, and they're funny as hell. I love their content. They're very conservative. Hence the name, Conservative Twins. They are.
Oh, I think I've seen them.
Oh, you've watched them. They're funny as hell. I think they're from the South. They have kind of that accent.
They got an accent,
but they are funny as hell. If you guys get a chance, go check them out. Like I said,
I think you've showed me videos from them before.
Yeah, I don't usually. Like I said, I don't usually promote other podcasts, but after watching 7 or 8 episodes in the hotel this weekend,
I was going to say you got kind of stuck. Yeah,
these guys are funny as hell. So
I'm gonna have to watch them.
I had to promote them a little bit there.
I'm gonna have to watch.
So go check them out. Go give them a like and tell them to come watch us.
You were telling me you were watching an episode where a black woman was trying to say that she was a white woman.
Yeah, she was trying to say that she's a white woman, and it was just
they were just losing it on her.
They tore her apart. It was
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Good. All right, let's get to some of the content tonight.
Okay. Back to that.
Back to that.
Okay. I have to move my first. It's a Let's Go Brandon week.
It is a Let's Go Brandon week,
okay.
100%.
I have to put it up because it's glary in the lights. Okay.
So we actually heard about this while we were in LA, didn't we? Isn't that when we first heard about this?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. I got to read it first.
Sorry.
Border Patrol releases hundreds of migrants at bus stop after San Diego runs out of aid money. We did hear about this. Right. Yep. Hundreds of migrants were dropped off Friday at a San Diego bus stop instead of at a reception center that had been serving as a staging area because it ran out of local funding sooner than expected. Gee, I wonder where our tax money is going to go. Showing how even the largest city on the country's southern border is struggling to cope with the unprecedented influx of people. Migrants who previously had a safe place to charge phones, use the bathroom, eat a meal, and arrange to head somewhere else in the U.S. were now left on the streets as migrant aid groups scrambled to help out as best as they could with makeshift arrangements. Border Patrol buses carrying migrants from Senegal, China, Ecuador, Rwanda, and many other countries arrived outside a transit center. Migrant aid groups said that they would be bused from there to a parking lot where they could charge their phones and get a ride to the airport. How to the airport? Who's flying you?
There's so many things wrong with this article. And this article actually came from a Channel 7 News in San Diego. So
the vast majority plan to spend only a few hours in San Diego before taking a flight or having someone pick them up.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. Shut up.
I knew you were going to have fun with this one.
Oh, my God.
There's so many things in there.
I don't even know where to start. So, first of all, San Francisco is not one of the biggest cities on the border. Let's just put that there.
San Diego.
Whatever. Same fucking thing.
No, they're
total ends of the
12 hours
country. It's fine. Yeah. But they're not right on the border. We're getting them before they're going there.
No, first. They are on the border. They're on the border.
Are they right on the border?
They share quite a bit of border with Mexico.
They have a bitty baby bit.
No, they got a good size. I'm not sticking up for them. I'm just saying.
Sure. So they're busing these people to an airport. How are they getting on a plane?
Who's paying for that?
Not even that. How are you getting on a plane? What do you need when you go to the airport? An ID. How are you getting on a plane? Unless it's just a DES plane, and where are you taking them, and who's paying for that fuel? And where are you taking them?
Why are we not sending them back? Why do we keep bringing them in?
I don't care. Whatever. The border's open. Let them in. That's fine.
It's not.
Why are we paying for it? If your ass choose to came here,
choose to come here.
That too. I was rethinking how I was going to word that, and then we got tweaked up. If you decided to come here, you need to decide how to get yourself wherever you're going. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
They don't have a place to charge their cell phones.
Again, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. Pay for your hotel on your own because you chose to come here and get your ass somewhere else. It's not a me problem.
These people are supposed to be seeking asylum and be in the worst conditions possible.
No, we're past seeking asylum. We're not even there. You don't have to do anything to come over. But why are we taking care of you? I can't go to Germany and be like, oh, America's so bad. You have to take care of me. No.
Can anybody in the audience answer that question? Because I'm baffled by this. I really am. I don't understand. We have unprecedented amount of people coming across the border, and then we're busing them further into our country.
But what are we doing? Taking care of them. Why are we taking care of you? You got nothing? You're not even going to come at me with anything? You got nothing?
I'm baffled by it. I don't understand it.
Because why
we're creating...
Are you... I got nothing.
They write these articles like it's okay.
Totally fine.
It's every day, you know. These people coming in.
But why are we paying for you? You chose to come here. Sure, great. That's fine. Whatever, bro. Come on in. Let's
illegally, go. We might add.
Whatever. But again, whatever, you chose to come here. But why am I paying for you? Why am I paying for your airport ticket? Why am I putting you on a plane? Why am I putting you on a bus? Again, this is not a me problem. This is a you problem. If your ass can't get yourself to wherever you need to go.
Are they going to New York?
I don't care where they're going. It's not a me problem. That's a you problem. You chose to come here, fucker. You go wherever you're going to go on your own. Hitchhike, man. That thumb is useless.
That's funny. We've been married a little over a year. And I know exactly how to pick the articles that get under your skin. I don't.
Really not that hard.
I don't understand.
I don't.
We have terrorists coming into our country. Terrorists.
And we're giving them a ride.
And we're giving them a ride. We're letting them charge their cell phones.
Uber's like, where do you need to go? I'll just take you there. We're cool. Oh, I did have a weird thing happen to me.
Oh boy.
Monday. It was a little creepy. Not Monday, Tuesday. I went to downtown Phoenix and I was driving down Washington or Jefferson, one of those ones that are a one-way. And I'm stuck at a light in between 5 Waymo cars with nobody in them. And I was like, this is how I die.
That's weird. Yeah, that's going to be weird.
This is it. Like, oh my God. And I'm just looking and not a single car has a person in it. And I was like, oh my God. Not only do they have me like 900 different ways on their cameras, but I'm a little freaked out right now.
Oh, we're getting bad mad.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
But, oh no, because you don't need any ID or anything to vote federally. We just found that out.
By the way, I 100% agree with you on this. My question is, why are we still putting there's enough of us not to put up with this shit anymore? Why are we doing it? Why? I mean, at least Texas is doing something. But
is Texas really not letting people in? Are they not getting shipped there to northern Texas? I mean,
don't think they. I don't know. I think Abbott put a stop to that, even though Biden's been fighting him on it. I'm pretty sure he put a stop to that.
States have their own right to stand up for themselves. Why are we not standing up for ourselves? San Diego can keep it. We'll just fence off San Diego or fence off California. Come on, the rest of the border states with them. Just let them have it. They can be one with Mexico. San Diego's going to end up just
like LA. They're starting to. If you go to San Diego, you see the homeless encampments.
I think it's kind of worse than LA right now. LA doesn't have a pooper finder.
That's San Francisco. You're getting it mixed up. San Francisco's up here.
Okay.
San Diego's down here.
LA's in the middle.
LA's a little bit up here. Not really
so middle. So it's already shitty at the top?
It's shitty at the top. It only trickles down.
It's trickling downhill. Here it comes. Watch out.
It is just
what the hell? Believable. So at what time are the other states going to actually do something?
We're not.
Oh, we ain't doing nothing. We're a Democratic state, don't you know?
Stop that.
We got, what's her name? What the hell's her name? Carrie Boosie. What's her fucking name? What's her name? Hobbs?
Carrie Boosie. Katie Hobbs.
There you go. Oh, I did meet her. I wasn't allowed to talk to her. She looks like a hooker.
All right, go to the next slide.
Have you seen her? Her face is messed up.
Yes.
It's all flat on one side.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to hit her in the face. Trump, Biden face off and border showed it. He's what? He's not actually doing anything.
They were both at the border. I know. Shocking.
Does he even know where he is?
He
was like ice cream?
He thought he was getting ice cream.
While there, the president urged Congress to pass the Senate controversial border deal, tying $20 billion in funds for the U.S. immigration enforcement to $60.1 billion to aid for Ukraine.
Keep going.
It's not funny.
Keep going.
Why do you pick these? Just to like see what's going to happen?
Keep going.
You're going to see if we get kicked off of everything? Is that your goal? $14.1 billion for Israel and $10 billion for humanitarian relief efforts. The measure passed the Senate, of course it did. The House Speaker Mike Johnson declared it dead on arrival in the House. Republicans and President Trump decried
yeah.
the border measures as not enough not tough enough to cut the flow of illegal immigration. Well, considering that's the lowest number on there.
So if you add that up, what is that roughly? So was it
6, 7, 8,
90,
9, 10, 120?
Over $120 billion. Why don't we just put all the $120 billion for the border?
Because we like our pork. We like our pork
so it's not
in our stuff.
It's not a true border bill.
No, it has nothing to do with border. The first thing has to do with
20
border,
billion.
But that's the lowest. That's one of the lowest numbers.
It is.
You have 20 billion for immigration law enforcement.
Well, I think the other
doesn't talk about closing the border.
Right.
Doesn't talk about stopping the border.
Right.
Just immigration enforcement. That means there's more dudes to write your name down when you walk through the border. That's all that is. 60 billion for Ukraine. Why the fuck are we even giving them money? I am so sorry.
I'd rather give Israel money than Ukraine.
Yeah, that is not something we need to be involved in. We need to just let it the fuck go. Like, what are we doing? They're already up to what? Over $1 trillion that we've given them?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't even know what the
easily.
Total is. I have no idea what the total is.
Christine, how much have we given Ukraine? 14 billion for Israel and 10 billion for humanitarian relief efforts. In what aspect is that? Getting those airplane tickets?
No, I think the humanitarian relief has to do with the border because I tried to find.
Is that getting tickets for them? Is that busing them somewhere? Is that what does that mean?
That's
is that us giving them cell phones and food and housing?
I tried to find this bill and read it, and I couldn't. I found the other bill that everybody was bitching about, but actually a decent bill. The HR 21, whatever.
But what's all the other shit that's in it?
And that's what I couldn't find. So, and of course, I was trying to Google it before the show, but
you only had like an hour.
Didn't give me much time to look into it. So, if anybody did read the bill, I'd like to know. But my thing is, this is the problem. We try to pass these bills that deal with the situation, but it deals with
everything,
a million other things. And why isn't
it what doesn't Arizona have one bill, one issue? Didn't Arizona pass that?
I think they passed something like that.
So you can't do this shit in Arizona. You have a border thing. It's about the border, and that's it. There's none of this other crap you're throwing in there to get you extra money. Oh, of course.
I'm sure he did. He went to the way they worded it in the article is he went to a Democratic ran area. But Trump went to Eagle Pass.
Ugh.
And I don't think Biden was an Eagle Pass. And honestly,
they're not going to be in the same place.
Honestly, Texas has it worse than we do.
Texas has it way worse because they have an easier way to get there.
Yeah, I mean, Texas has it a lot worse than we do, but we're not that much better. And if Arthur was on, he could tell you too. But
well, I get to go down there on Monday, so I'll let you know.
You have to let us know. You have to take some pictures.
I've already know it's. I try to get out of there.
Yeah. Are you out? Where are you going to? You going to Nogales?
No.
No?
I don't have to go down that far. No, it's the southern part of Tucson. It's past where Andrew and Arthur live.
Oh, okay.
So it's still technically Tucson.
Is it actually the border though? That you're going to? Mm-mm. That's the problem.
They give me an address, I show up.
That's the problem. Is that they always put additional stuff on the bill.
Of course they do.
They shouldn't be doing
because they know the stuff that they got to add in.
It should be a bill to take care of the border.
Which is interesting that your border law isn't even the most for the border. Like you're not giving $60 billion for the border. You're giving 20. Right. Why are you doing 3 times that for Ukraine?
Right. Exactly.
May Hunter be involved still over there getting some cocaine and hookers?
So this is where Abbott kind of steps in and
Republicans, including Texas governor, have said that the president has the power to fix the problem himself. He just doesn't want to. Gee, that sounds about true. Yep. There are 3 laws that Congress has already passed that are on the books right now that Biden could and should enforce, Mr. Abbott said. One is a law that requires the Biden administration to deny illegal entry into the United States, like what Trump is doing right here and Texas. Like what President Trump did. Yeah, the laws are already there. He's just not enforcing them.
And hasn't that been said by a lot of people? Yeah. You know, Arthur said that in the past. We already have laws.
We already have the laws. The laws are there. Them. We're just not enforcing them.
Period.
Why would we? Doesn't make us look good.
Because we have to have an excuse to pass other bills.
and get that $60 billion to Ukraine.
100%. 100%.
Why do you do this to me? You just want to
because it riles you up. And plus, I know, considering I didn't have time to put a lot of material together for the show,
you knew that my rant.
I figured you would expand on this a little bit and
awesome.
have some conversations on it.
Awesome, good stuff.
Yeah.
So again, where is that money going? Where is the money even coming from for all these people?
Little thing you called your taxes.
Yeah, but we've been printing money like crazy. Our taxes ain't covering any of that.
Our taxes keep going up, don't they?
Of course they do. We got to pay back the $8 billion we have in whatever that we owe other people.
We keep taking care of other people.
How can we write new laws to pull more money when we don't even have the money to begin with?
Like you said, just print more money.
And we've been printing like crazy. Mm-hmm. So is China. They've been printing theirs too.
Devalue the dollar even more. Why not?
Yeah, I guess China's really doing really bad and they're starting to run over here because they keep doing that. They just printed $50 billion.
Oh, their economy is collapsing.
Yeah.
That's why they're
all running over here. Yep. Run over here and fuck us over too.
100%. They're all coming across the border.
Yep. And they ain't coming over to say hi and get snacks.
I mean, they don't want to be doctors and lawyers and.
Yeah, not these dumb fucks.
They're coming over here to be chemists and virologists and. I didn't say that.
I mean, sure, in a way, yeah. Not sure the schooling's the same. Education's
not sure the outcomes.
Education's a little different on that. I mean, it is still chemistry, it's just they already know it. They've been given the equipment to make their
stuff.
I
don't know.
I don't know. Pipe bomb making was chemistry, but that's cool.
Pipe bomb making? I think they're a little bit more sophisticated than that. I don't
know. These fuckers are pretty dumb.
No, they're actually not.
Well, they are. The people who are telling them what to do are not.
Well, that's true too. Could be.
Why do you have to do this to me?
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Americans face decades in prison for convincing women not to have abortions. Ooh, I did read about this. Heather Idoni, her sentence is expected to be the longest in the United States for someone charged with violating the freedom of access to clinic entrances. In a 1994 law that prohibits interfering with anyone obtaining or providing reproductive health services. It was seldom used until the Supreme Court's decision on Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization reversed Roe versus Wade in June 2022, which returned abortion regulation to the states. Her crime, sitting near or in front of the doors of abortion clinics to give sidewalk counselors a few moments to talk to women before their abortion appointments and potentially change their minds. 9 women out of 10 gave them the middle finger and kept walking. Miss Idoni said, but some women do change their minds. And sidewalk counselors say the life of every baby saved is worth the risk. Where's the rest of the story?
That's it.
That's it?
That's all I put.
You didn't even tell me what happened?
No. She's still in prison.
But how long?
I didn't get that far in the story. I have no idea.
You can't just give me that.
Why?
Because I need more.
That's enough to talk about.
But I need more. So can you not do that anywhere?
Apparently not. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know we were locking people up for.
I mean, we're locking.
Trying to save babies' lives.
We're locking, the soccer moms up for going to the schools and talking.
But did you know that? Did you know that could happen?
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. From 1994, I've never heard of it.
And you're not really interfering with women's freedom of access. You're not.
I'm not locking the door. I'm not standing in front of you. I'm sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah. You're not.
I would not be the one to lock up in there.
You're not blocking them from going.
No, I'm not physically stopping you. I'm not like the crazy nut jobs that are like chaining themselves to whatever.
You're
What?
You're trying to counsel them. You're trying to talk to them before
I thought you were going to like give me an example.
No, I was going to see if I could find
the law.
No, what her sentence was, how long.
So when did she do this? Was this before? Because there were so Roe versus Wade got turned over in 22.
Right.
Which returned the abortion regulations to the states. Wasn't there still states that you could get abortions in or no? Because it was a federal law, right?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like there was still some here in Arizona?
So she was indicted October 3rd of 2022 with conspiracy to obstruct access to a clinic providing reproductive health services, which may include abortion.
Because of course they're not going to say that they actually do abortion.
Yeah. So conspiracy to obstruct access to a clinic providing reproductive health services carries a maximum of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah. And?
Yeah.
And? I'd be like, just leave me in here for a couple more years.
Violations of the FACE Act, whatever the FACE Act is.
That's the Freedom of Access to Clinical Entrances.
Okay. Carries a maximum prison sentence of not more than 1 year and a $10,000 fine. So a violation, but she was indicted of it.
So what does that mean then?
What do you mean? That
she was indicted. If the violation says you can only be there 1 year, but then the other one says 10 years.
Well, she was accused. Now she went to court and she was accused.
Yeah, but it's only a 1 year penalty. Why does it say 10 years?
Because she went to court after she was indicted. You get indicted, then you go to court. And then she was found guilty in court.
Yeah, but it says you can only be there 1 year.
If for violation. So initially the violation caused her to be there a year.
1 year, and then you get guilty.
But then she went and was found guilty on
whatever 22.
Tuesday, January 30th of this year.
Oh, so now she's got 10 more years?
Yeah.
I'm going to bake that hooker some cookies.
So after approximately 3.5 hours of deliberation on Tuesday, January 30th, the jury found Heather Idoni of Linden and 5 others guilty as charged in a federal indictment. Other defendants include Chester Gallagher, Calvin Zastro, Coleman Boyd, Paul Vaughn, and Dennis Green.
Dude, you're the only chick out there. You need to get some more chicks with you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sentencing is scheduled for July 2nd. God, you got to wait to July 2nd.
To get your sentence. So usually they make you do whatever time served for whatever you've already been there for.
She was released on bail. She was arrested on October 11th. She was released on bond 2 days later. She pleaded not guilty on October 19th, 2022. So that's why she went to trial.
I know it sounds terrible, but I really want to play devil's advocate and be like, so what did you actually do? Did you really just sit on the side? Were you on their property? Were you on the sidewalk?
That's huge. I'm trying to see if it says anything on that.
Like, where were you at? Were you the nut job that was like standing in front of people, not letting them go in? People do get crazy. So the freedom of access to clinic entrances is what she broke. But I don't know if I would call an abortion clinic. I mean, it is a clinic, technically.
It is a clinic.
So essentially that's meant for like hospitals and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's putting ice cream in your pocket, but it's still law in some states.
Yeah, I just don't know why. Why do we waste time arresting people and putting them in prison for stupid shit like this?
Because we're making
if you want to throw them in the slammer overnight, let them cool down and get them out.
Yeah, whatever. Somebody got all riled up.
Send them to prison for 10 years. That doesn't make sense to me.
And we're gonna let the murders and the rapists and the coke snorters out. Yeah. That's cool.
We're talking this week too about some of these illegals that get arrested over 100 times.
The New York guy.
And they still get released back into population.
How are you going to arrest them? They're not a real citizen. What do you do with
them? Just the fact that you're illegal means you can get arrested. You're here illegally. You're an illegal alien. You can get arrested. It doesn't matter if you're not a citizen. You can still get arrested.
How can you get arrested? I have nobody to book. I have no name. I have no social security number. How am I going to book you?
That doesn't stop them.
You sure?
It shouldn't. Exactly. Good point. If 9 out of 10 women give her the finger and just walk right past her.
Yep.
That would seem so.
Because she probably changed the mind out of that 10th woman. And that became an issue.
Yeah.
That's where the problem arises.
What state was this in?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
I thought it did. I thought it said.
I'm like, oh my God, don't say Arizona.
No, it wasn't Arizona. Well, the defense attorney was from Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, I mean, he maybe came in from that.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say where it took place.
Well, that's just not cool.
No.
What's her name?
Heather Idoni. Yeah, interesting. Definitely interesting story. I figured that would kind of get you.
Thanks.
But
Michigan.
It was of course in Michigan. Why wouldn't it be Michigan? Of course.
I like Michigan. Michigan a bad state?
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, really? I want to move to Michigan.
Extremely liberal.
Oh.
Yes.
So maybe I'll move there and bring all my guns.
Yeah, I don't think that would work very well.
No.
I don't know how.
Or is it like California where I have to put my gun in the back of my car?
Oh, that's the other thing we should talk about.
And lock it up.
So
seriously.
We may or may not have brought some.
We didn't do anything, but I had my pistol on my side.
Stuff across the state lines.
I had my pistol on my side, as we always do when we travel. And as we were filling up, where did we fill up gas in Arizona? Quartzsite?
Yeah, Quartzsite. Yeah.
Quartzsite. So we're filling up gas in Quartzsite, and I look at Keith and go, gee, we should probably figure out what we have to do with these pistols before we go to California. So he's reading the law, and it says that your gun has to be in a locked area. So it can't be in the glove box. It can't be in the back seat. It has to be in the trunk. So what do? We take out our guns, put them in our backpack, put them in the trunk.
You can put them in the, you can't put them in the glove box.
You can't put them in the glove box. It has to be locked.
You can put them in a safe, though.
Put them in a safe.
If you had a safe in front of your car.
Yes. Do you think I'm buying a safe to drive to California?
No, but people put safes in their car.
I'm sure they do.
A little on the side.
Although I did have my 11-inch, shanker knife, so I didn't really think that's going to go.
I didn't read up on knives. We were probably breaking the law with that, but Actually, knives, I think anything larger than a 6-inch blade was illegal here in this state until recently, wasn't it?
I think it might still be.
No, I don't think it is.
I don't know.
No, I think they changed it because hunting knives are bigger than that.
Yeah, but you can't carry them on you like all the time.
Sure you can. Switchblades were illegal for a while.
Switchblades still are.
Are they still illegal?
Mm-hmm.
Some states
are
not. Some states are not illegal.
Do you know how many times you cut yourself with those? Those fuckers are sharp.
Well, if you're not good with them, either.
I wasn't good with them.
I can see that.
It was dangerous. We still tried. So California was fun.
It was. We had a good time.
It was. Happy to be back home in Arizona, though.
Amen to that.
Where I can carry my pistol and not worry about it.
So, really, we're not gaining anything on the border. Like, nothing. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Keep bringing people in.
We're shipping them off to other states is what's happening. We're paying for their airline tickets. Well, we're paying for the hotel rooms. We've had that conversation with New York. They pay for these guys' hotel rooms, and they give them, $1,200 a week or something ridiculous to live off of. Where's that money coming from?
Wasn't there some place that they were bringing them into community centers and closing off community centers to the residents because they had all the
HOA centers and everything?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's insane.
How does that go in? Is it eminent domain? How do they do that? Because that HOA center is paid by those HOAers.
Paid by the members of the community. They should have all the rights in that. But But when the city comes in and you just follow like sheep and do what the city wants you to do.
Why does nobody have enough balls to say something? Like,
because we've lost that.
Can you imagine what would happen if they tried that shit?
So I was hanging out with some people this week, and I'm not going to name drop or anything, but didn't necessarily have the same opinions on things that I did, but it was refreshing though, because they were kind of old school. And yes, the money could be used to help the veterans, 100%.
Why would we do that?
And I think that's the most irritating point about this whole thing is we know they're illegal. We admit they're illegal. We're still letting them in. We're still funding them. We're still taking care of them, but yet we're
not taking care of our own.
Stepping on our vets like they're just pieces of dirt. And that should irritate everybody. American. Every American should be irritated by it.
You are free because of them.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
And again, whatever. You want to let the legals in, fine. Let them do whatever they're going to do. But that's a you problem, not a me problem. Right. Where you go and what you do and how you get there is a you problem.
So switchblades are legal in California if they're less than 2 inches long. I don't think are any switchblades less. They do have the little ones.
Yeah, they have little baby ones.
Okay. Interesting.
Huh.
But California, yeah, whatever.
Go figure.
We were talking about California being fucked up with their priorities.
They're already kind of a mess. They're like, oh, you can only baby shake people.
Yeah.
Not like big shake.
But anyway, I was talking to some people this week, and like I said, we didn't necessarily agree on everything, but we were able to have a conversation. Yeah. We were able to talk about why they felt
each
the way
one's feel that way. Yeah.
I felt the way I did. And it was really refreshing. Like I felt like, and maybe because they were a little bit older than me and they grew up during the Reagan time.
Well, you can always,
but we
see somebody else's view as well.
I understood their point of view. And this one particular person happened to be from Florida. And I made the comment that I really liked DeSantis. And he said, look, on the outside, we could see that. But if you're from Florida, you understand, why he's not as good as people think he is. He talked about, the whole thing with Disney, although Disney is corrupt and Disney has all this stuff, probably 75% of the people in those areas are employed by Disney. So when he did what he did to Disney, it affected all those people. It affected all those families. So, you start to understand a little bit. And
I get that. And that's what you see. I get that.
That's what the whole idea of the show initially was, is to be able to talk to people like that and have that conversation.
Yeah.
But we've never been able to do that.
Nobody ever wants to.
We've been doing this. So it was very refreshing to be able to have a conversation with somebody and nobody got offended. Like,
yeah, you went on your day.
Nobody got offended. Yeah.
But that's the way it should be. Cause that's like the border thing. When my cousins were here, we had conversations about the border that they've never heard of because it's not exposed to them.
Yeah.
Like DeSantis, we think he's great, but we really don't know. We don't deal with him.
We don't live in Florida.
We don't have any clue how he truly is.
Just like people thought Doug Ducey was great, right? I mean, but I'm saying, unless you live here, you don't know. Same thing with Kirsten Sinema, all those people that people tout and say they're great, but until you live in a state where they actually affect that state,
you don't know.
But I mean, again, the only thing that floors me is all the Californians that like Newsom. I don't understand that.
He ain't doing nothing.
No.
Of course, as everybody's going to. He's got a plan. He's got a big picture plan. Everybody should, but you have to realize that your people in your state are going to talk.
Yeah.
They're going to talk to other people. So I don't understand how people just think that it's cool to whatever.
I just wish we can get back to that where we can have conversations and not be pissed off at each other.
Because you remember that meme?
Yeah.
The fingers.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Everybody gets butt hurt.
Mm.
I get it. I mean,
I don't get
it, but I get it.
With the dirt bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different culture. It's a different time now. It's sad. It really is. But
people just need to suck it up. Like, stop being such a baby. Nobody cares what you think or feel. If your feelings are hurt, I'm sorry. Suck it up, buttercup. Get over it. It's a you problem. It's not a me problem. I'm good.
You like to say that, don't you? That's a
you problem.
It's not a me problem.
It is a you problem. Their panties are in a bundle. That's a them problem. They're going to have to figure that out.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree.
They upset my panties. They're not going to figure out that. It's not much that can upset my panties. They're pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty
They can say something to offend me and I'll be like, yep.
Don't forget to go check these guys out. Seriously,
I gotta go check them out.
They're super funny, very conservative. I just love their take on things. So go check them out when you get a chance. Give a quick shout out to State 48 Plates, Mr. Eddie Prest. If you're looking for body armor, that is the place to go. Use promo code CTC Patriot for 10% off.
You know what I did see? Sorry, put that down really quick. You know what I did see? It made me a little sad. So our lovely sheriff is not using State 48 armor.
He bought it from him.
He's giving away a pair of armor, and it's the cheesy Class B armor. I was like,
man. Eddie.
I was going to send it to Teddy and be like, what the hell?
We'd have a conversation with him.
It was like the quick release ones, and I was like, gross. I know.
Yeah. Quick shout out also to our good friends from Practical Tactical Prep for all your survival needs, including guns and ammo and MREs.
We gotta go get our pistol from them.
You name it, they got it. Yeah, he always asked me about that too.
I know. And I need to order more mags.
Limited time. If you use promo code PTP Holster, you get 10% off any holster, $29.99 and up. Or if you use promo code PTV Mag, you get 5% off any mag, $29.99 and up.
Does that count for us? Because I got to get some mags.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure they'll give us the same deal. Of course.
What if I don't order online? I think he'll still give it to me.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Possibly. Yes, all politicians do put on a good show. They really do. I'd have a good conversation and argument any day.
What do you learn from an argument?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I can respect your views and you can respect mine and we can talk about it. We might actually change each other's views. We have no idea.
I honestly agree with some of their opinions. Like they're
the old school Democrats.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, some of their stuff I agree. I said, yeah, you're kind of right about that. But they also turn around and they love guns. They go out, they hunt, they ride four-wheelers, they do that kind of stuff. So definitely old school Democrat. And maybe not Democrat because they loved Reagan, so they talked about great things about Reagan. So
but again, is it like Christine said?
Probably the old school moderates.
She's a Democrat because that's what she's always been.
Right.
And you don't really change because that just is what it is. So how do you put yourself in that? Because when you look at the Republicans now, you're like, oh, but they're crazy. Well,
and that's because we're so polarized now. Exactly. That's because you're either far right or you're far left.
There's no in the middle like them anymore. Yeah.
And the problem is a lot of these guys identify as independents, but
that's what I used to be.
Your only choice is Republican or Democrat. So either you don't vote or you pick a side. And really the best conversation we had was them saying, I don't necessarily like Trump or Biden, but I'm going to pick who's going to be best for the country.
And that's the way it should be.
And even I'll go back to Dan Bongino, what he said, you don't fall in love with politicians, you fall in love with results.
Yep.
And
I want to see what you've done.
They all suck. They all hate you. None of them like you.
They're all out for money. They don't care.
You have to go with who's going to be the best, who's going to get the best results. Yep. And,
I agree with that.
As we close in on November, we got to start thinking about that. We really do.
You know what? I am surprised. It is February. Yep. The end of February.
Yeah.
We have had no pandemics release.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I mean, we do still have 8, 9, 10, 4 more hours.
Why would you say that?
Because that's on their list. That's
the
way
I have no buttons. I have nothing here. Why the hell would you say that?
To poke the bear.
God. I can't believe you just said that.
I'm so sorry.
I really can't believe you did that. Did I really?
Can you really not believe that I didn't say that?
I really can't believe you said that. Anyway, go check out our website, ctcpatriot.com. Very cool website if you guys haven't checked it out yet. I haven't really done a lot of work on it lately, but there's enough on there to keep you guys busy. You have direct links to our shows. You have direct links to our partners. You could buy
some body armor.
You can buy swag on there. You can buy Bios to Books on there. There's a lot of options. You can
even order coffee.
You can order coffee.
Come on. I mean, like the made stuff, but you can get coffee beans and stuff.
Not through us, but you have to go to the links. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Through the links. They're not going to like order the Caliber coffee one.
All our partners are on there. So go check it out. ctcpatriot.com. Become a patriot for us. Really appreciate everybody's support.
What? Christine.
What? Yeah, exactly.
That you usually are.
But so we talked about
which
this
is
too.
Interesting. Usually you're being attacked on X.
But social media is the demon. I don't care whether it's Facebook, True Social, Getter, all of them. All of them are just it's social media. We got to go back to the old days where we just sat around a table, kind of what the show was based about,
to people
and had conversations with people. Not everybody's a keyboard warrior these days. Because I guarantee you, the people that are giving you shit on these social media platforms, if you were face to face with them,
ain't gonna say a
they wouldn't say a damn thing. These guys are all tough behind a keyboard. Come say it to our face.
You can't.
They can't. That's the thing. Everybody can type whatever you want.
I can type whatever I want because I don't know who this person is. I don't know where they live. I don't know who they are.
Right. Exactly. Somebody's chewing on a toy very loudly.
I just did surgery on toys yesterday, and now we're eating them again.
So for anybody who's watching us for the first time, thank you for joining us. But please go like, share, and subscribe, whether you're on Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you might be. We have narrowed it down to 3 platforms now. Eventually, we'd like to just be on Rumble, but that's going to be a while.
I might help you with that.
You just might help us with that.
It might just be an involuntary, happening. There is that. It does happen.
Yeah, it does. So next week's show.
Oh, I won't be here.
Lindsay will not be here, but we're going to have Mr. Jack on again. And
you and Jack by yourselves.
Me and Jack.
With no supervision.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
So you might do it yourself.
No, I won't.
I might not even have anything to do with it.
No, I won't.
You somehow think of you and Jack. It just might happen.
We're going to talk about something cool next week.
That does not make me feel any better.
I'm not giving it away, but
There's no warm and fuzzy with that.
What?
You and Jack.
We might not even talk politics next week.
But it's you and Jack.
Yeah. I love the rabbit holes that he goes down. It's fun.
I know. That's why I said there could be.
I see another Rumble exclusive in the future, too.
Yeah.
In the near future.
With you and Jack, I think it might just be.
We could do that, too. But, not next week, though. Next week will be Jack and I. We'll have a good topic for you.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's gonna be a short show tonight, guys, because I got no quiz.
I'm out.
We got
I'm already riled up. I'm already mad.
Got back kind of late today, so didn't have really a chance to work on a lot of material.
Is there anything else on our thing?
No.
That's it.
That is it. That is the.
I think that was enough.
That's the whole. Yeah, I figured to get you riled up a little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
So
I'm still a little mad.
This is probably going to be the shortest show we've ever done.
The sad thing is, I'm more mad with. Oh, I know. It's gonna be a mess.
Christine, we're not that bad. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun. It will be entertaining.
You're gonna be out. You won't even be able to watch it.
No, I won't be able to see it.
You'll be out to dinner, right? No, it'll be.
I don't know.
It'll be late there. It'll be late.
Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, I should be back by then.
So.
We'll see. Lord, I don't even know if I want to.
You do. It's gonna be fun. And if Jack doesn't show up, guess what? It'll be me by myself. So Dad, yeah, we can have Dad on if Jack doesn't show up.
Give Dad whiskey. It turns into fun. Just get him some blue and just keep pouring it for him. He won't even. He just drinks it if it's in front of him. True that. Who knows where you'll end up with that?
Allison, you jumped on and we're getting ready to jump off.
I know. We missed you.
You have to go back and watch.
So sorry.
So.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I got nothing else.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Appreciate you guys jumping in with us. Sorry for the short show. No quiz this week, but like I said, I got back today.
What happens when you come back a couple hours ago?
It's been a busy week. Haven't had much time to work on
You'll have a good quiz next week.
What was that? You okay?
It's like a hiccup and a burp at the same time. Almost hurt myself. Wow.
What are you drinking?
Just a Dos Equis.
Oh, okay. That
wasn't even anything.
I was going to say no excuse for that.
No, I don't know what is happening.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, the quiz next week. Is it going to be really good?
I don't know. I haven't made it yet.
With whatever you're talking about.
Oh, possibly. It could be. Yeah.
Since you won't tell me whatever you're talking about. Is it hookers and Coke?
No, it's not. Sorry to disappoint you.
Could we do a show on hookers and Coke?
On that note.
Like all the different types of hookers?
No. That would not be a fun show.
No?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Close out the rest of leap year day.
Well, I know. birthday, Paul.
Yeah, happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul.
And anybody else who celebrates birthday and leap year, happy birthday.
Like a for real leap year birthday.
And we'll see you guys back here next week, next Thursday.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.